Hey guys, welcome to our season premiere, Bitches Who Brunch. I feel like I said that already. Anyway, on today's episode, we are talking about New Year's resolutions, catching up, and dating rules. One of Abel's New Year's resolutions is going to be to hit the record button for every episode coming up. So
Yeah. Anyways, what were we saying?
I'm done.
I was like
All
looking at
about
my
our money.
dashboard and I'm like, I wonder why these lights are over here are not lit up. Like, what's happening? And I'm like, why aren't there numbers? And then I was like,
You know, I
I was
talked
like,
to Up about he's best producer ever. Da, 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 da.
anyways, it's been a while.
It's been a minute. It's like riding a bike. He'll get it again. So anyhow, being all about our money. That's a good resolution. I feel like you should already do that, but okay. But all about your money, you gotta be about something else. I can't then you have no personality. Then your personality is your money.
Yeah, you need like a bias. You need like what's your treat? Like, like when you have a tough day, you're like, I'm gonna get myself a treat. Like you need that treat, whatever that is. Like you
Yeah.
need that. You can't be like, I'm gonna save money. No, that's
Okay.
boring.
No. No. Save money? What? No.
Boring.
Boring. Okay. No, this one's my favorite. Hot off from Reddit, because we love our Reddit viewers. Ruin someone's son's life.
Holy Lord. Was that Jonathan in the chat?
Ruin
Oh my
someone's son's
God.
life.
What is happening? I hate Reddit. I hate
I
Reddit.
need I need context. Why? Whose life are we ruining? Is this for fun? That's for funsies too, or
He
how are
probably
we ruining
deserved
it?
it.
Like in a good way? Like ruin or
Mm,
ruin? I need to know. There's a difference. So, all right.
That's going to be a
This
clip.
this last one is fuck a resolution. I'm the same bitch I was 10 years ago.
That's
See, I
sad.
don't really know if that's yeah,
That's
that's not a
sad.
good thing.
No,
No.
they should be embarrassed.
We
They should
love you
definitely
though
be
anyway. Keep watching.
embarrassed.
We love you
Oh,
though anyway. Keep watching.
yeah.
I definitely think I love growth. I'm a part of growth, so maybe. Anyhow, let's get to these
Brad.
dating rules.
Brad on Facebook writes, they usually go together. Ha ha ha.
Oh, oh, I love all of our viewers right now. All the homies are in here. What's up? It's like we're
Yeah.
just chilling. All right, so let's get to these dating rules. Now, let's get to these are ones that people wrote in. Like, these are their rules. What they enable one is going to trigger you a little bit. All right,
You're so
I'm here for
real,
these.
bro. Episode 1.
At
Episode
the
1,
gate.
and you want to trigger me?
Okay, this girl said, own a car, own place, good job, and straight teeth.
Okay. That's
Teeth, you have straight teeth.
okay. I mean, they're gonna be lonely for a long time. To
Straight teeth. How about just clean teeth? How about just clean teeth? I mean,
that's our
as
thing.
long as they're not all like, I don't know, fish teeth, like shark teeth. I think it's okay as
I
long
don't
as
want
they're
to smell
clean.
their breath before they get like. I don't want them to be 6 feet away and I can smell their breath. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want us to be social distancing and I can smell your breath. That's a problem. Okay. But, like, let's start there. Let's start like basic dental hygiene. That's the part.
That one. Basic hygiene in general. Come on.
Please.
I don't want to smell the
Please.
armpits either. Come on.
It's
Body
not a good
odor.
time. It's not a good time.
Keep it in check. You should go see Abel at Bath and Body Works, and he will let you know what to get.
Yeah.
That one. Okay. All right. This one says, on your first date, make it a public place. Tell the homies where you're going, and don't let them walk you to your car. And no personal details. What kind of first date is this? Is this a blind date? Because before a first date, I want personal details. You better tell me some personal details about yourself. I'm not going on a date with you if I don't know personal details. Like, what?
But like, what do you talk about in the first date if you're not talking about personal details?
I know.
Like, do you have an STD? Are we going home together? Are we getting married? Where is this going?
Are we getting married is definitely a first date question.
Like,
That's
hello.
duh.
What's your credit score? Basic.
So, and we're definitely telling the homies. The homies have our location, so
Yeah.
that is not worried. It's not a rule for me though for a date, but okay, that's to each their own. Um, make intentions clear on the first date. That can't be a rule for me because I don't even know probably know my intentions on the first date. It's a
I
first date.
I agree, but I think intentions as in like, hey, this is just gonna be because I want to hook up and it's just casual, or like, hey, this could be the first date of something possibly potentially serious. Like, which way are we going? Are we gonna go like, let's just casually when we see each other hook up, or are we going like, okay, this is gonna be serious and let's maybe date?
I don't know. What if like you go into it and you're like, okay, this is just gonna be a casual hookup, but then like during dinner you talk and you're like, you know what, this person's really interesting. Never mind, I don't want just to hook up. Or you go into it, it's like, no, this person, I like them, and then halfway through the date you're like, no, I just want to fuck them. That's it. That's it. They start talking, you're like, no, no,
Oh my
but they're pretty to
god.
look at, so it's like I could do it, and that's it. I don't know. That's kind of hard, but I guess I think like that is more like for conversations before the date where like, what are you looking for? Like that. I don't know. Okay. No phone at the table when you're on a date with that person. When you're on a date, no phones.
I just met you. You're not gonna tell me what to do. Fuck that. No, it's a red flag already. No, bitch. I'm leaving.
Me talking about I love being in my feminine. I want a masculine. This and then they try telling me what to do. What the fuck? Like
Imagine, okay, first of all, you don't know this person. You're not giving personal information. And then you're telling me I can't have my phone? No, you're gonna murder me, bitch. No. Stranger fucking danger. Absolutely not, bitch. Go trick somebody
I'm on
else.
and me from my past trauma. Why don't you want me to have my phone? Because you don't want to have your phone? Because it's hiding in the car? Because someone's gonna call you? Because your wife is looking for you? What's going on? That's where my brain would go. What are
Oh
we
my
doing?
goodness. Well,
um, but no, I do think that it's okay to have your phones, but if like we're in conversation and you're just like you glance over at it because you get a notification, cool, but you're still in conversation. Now, if you were there like on it like this while they're talking and you're just on it and they're talking like that's rude. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give that person my attention.
yeah, let's say you're dating a realtor and a realtor lives on their phone and they're like, hey, and they explain to you beforehand, like, hey, just so you know, like, I'm this is like I'm on business right now still. Like if I get a call, I have to step away. Do you understand then?
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable because of what we do. I live on my phone. I have a lot of work on my phone. Clients contact me at all hours of the day and into the evening and stuff. And not just my clients, my kids. You know my kids. You
Girl,
know
they
what?
stay on
They're
top of you, girl. They stay
literally.
on top of you, girl.
I could be in a whole other state having dinner and my phone is going off because there's something going on at the house that they want me to fix, and I'm states away. So I would definitely be understandable about that. All right. Let me see. Don't oh, this is the one. This is the one. Look at this one. This one came from Facebook. Don't date her if she has an OF or a high body count. She's a whore.
Grow up.
What's a
Grow
high
up.
body count? What's a high what is a high body count? What's a high number? Double are we talking double digits? Are we talking high double digits? Are we
Mm,
what's what's your idea of high body count?
I know. They need to grow up because I think, in my opinion, I think a high body count is like, it depends on age too, though, right? Like if somebody is 47, 50, they have lived a life, like I'm okay with you being a hoe at by that age, but like if you are 18 and you're like, oh, I've slept with half of Texas, well, I'm like, wow. But then
Wow.
also, if you, I'm like, well, were you safe? Because if you were safe, well, then you're gonna learn a few things from them. So,
Hmm.
but I think if that bothers someone, they should definitely get grow up. Nathaniel
See,
Alvarez in Facebook says 3,500. Jonathan says anything more than two is a high count.
two what? Two whole, two
Um,
orgies? Two whole
Nathaniel,
people?
3,500 is wild. That's out of pocket. Tasha
No, I like
says,
that.
what happened to they roll off after 7 years, like a credit report? Oh, I like that rule.
Oh,
That's a
dang.
good rule. That's a good,
Yeah.
we're going to institute that rule.
Yeah. So by that calculation, I've only slept with, dang, I'm in single digits, one hand.
Damn, girl.
Dang, girl. And 3,500, I like that number. I could definitely see under that number. So I'm not a whore. Yay. We're not whores here.
Although we don't horse shame.
Yeah, I know we don't. I know we don't. So, and plus I feel like if they're an OnlyFans model, like you already know that about them. So
Yeah.
you know what it is.
Like, bitch,
And
how did you meet
how did you
them,
know?
bitch?
How did you know they were OnlyFans model? So you can buy
Exactly.
their content, but you're not gonna date them? Like
Yep.
you could beat to it, but you can't date them? Okay, whatever. I guess. I hmm. I don't know. I don't hate on those. I don't hate on OnlyFans models or anything like that. I would have a problem with my man following them or paying for that content or anything like that. I wouldn't want that, but I don't know. I don't think they're whores. I mean, and if they have OnlyFans content, how are they a whore? They're literally fucking
My,
themselves.
but you know what though? My favorite thing to do is I will join a bitch's OnlyFans because like all the drag RuPaul's Drag Race stars when they fall into like OnlyFans, I'm like, bitch, I have to see what this bitch is looking like on OnlyFans because bitch, I will join OnlyFans just because I want to see them and I'm nosy. You know what I mean? I'm like investigating. I'm like, girl, this is the audacity. And then I'm like, well, this is they're making money because they got me
They're
to
making
look.
money. So confession.
Mm,
I have watched one girl's OnlyFans stuff just because I was curious to see like, is this really fucked up? But it's the girl that looks just like Ariana Grande. And they were saying like
mm.
Ariana Grande wanted to sue her because she's doing OnlyFans content as Ariana Grande, and this girl looks identical to her. And when I like looked on her content, one is dirty, super raunchy, and it literally looks like you're watching Ariana Grande fuck someone.
Shit, no wonder.
Yeah, so I was like, "Ooh, that's dirty." Like, okay, like, cause how would you
Yeah,
feel if
because
someone
it's like the intent.
yeah,
She knows
but
what she's marketing. She's marketing Ariana Grande girl.
she was still only fucking one guy throughout all of her videos. So, I don't even she's not a whore for that. She's literally one guy. It's one guy.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on past that. This one girl says her dating rule is don't do it.
What
Mm,
What are you gonna do, girl?
don't do like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just lonely?
You're
Just by yourself?
just sitting there.
By yourselfies?
Mm-mm.
Um,
Rick
hmm.
Rick and Facebook from Facebook said, "What's the ad for that only?"
What's the I'll DM it to you, Rick. I got you. Okay. This next one says, don't settle for bare minimum. And we had a whole episode on what bare minimums are and everything. And I think that's like that was my problem. Or something that I used to do is I would romanticize bare minimum behavior. Like, oh my God,
Mhm.
they say good night and good morning every day. That's the bare minimum someone can give you.
Yep.
And I was just like, "Oh, he's Prince Charming. He says good morning and good night." Or, he messages me back. Like those, yeah. I kind of have to agree with that. But I don't know if it's like a rule, but I agree. That one. What's bare minimum for you?
I think bare minimum is just like, oh, that's hard. That's a hard question. That's a good
I
question.
want to hear from the guys in the chat. What is bare minimum to you? Like either bare minimum that you feel like guys do or that bare minimum from ladies? Because I feel like kind of women get like they don't get called out for this either, like us giving bare minimum.
Hmm.
Um, because right now with dating rules, which we'll get to in a little while, like the actual like rules that people say you're supposed to abide by or whatever on there, it's like it's a lot heavy on the men, like expectations from the men. So I'd like to know what guys think bare minimum from women is. Definitely. But what do you
Yeah.
think bare minimum?
I think my bare minimum is just like acknowledging, like being in my space. Like
Hmm.
we don't have to hang out. We don't have to chit chat. We don't have to. It's like they call it like silent adult playing,
Yeah,
where you two can be in the same room together, doing your own, like in your own world, doing your own thing, but you being next to each other is spending time together. That's like my
absolutely.
minimum. That's like my minimum because it's like, look, we don't have to spend this moment together, but you need to be around me.
Hmm. Yeah. I could sit next to someone in total silence and still count it as us spending time together. So,
But it's like that's just like to me, it's like the minimum because it's like we don't have to have a conversation. We don't have to interact with each other. I just need you to be here. You know,
mhm.
that's about it.
Okay. One of our Reddit, this one's pretty tame for a Reddit listener. Oh, did anybody put bare minimums in there?
Not right now, but I see all these people. Y'all are all being creepy. I see y'all on Twitch and Facebook. Where y'all at?
Um, so this one says, respect each other's time.
Oh, that's a
That
good
one's
one.
kind of big for me. Yeah, that one's kind of big for me. I don't even know if I would count them as rules, but that is something that is very important to me. I literally just said this on my Instagram story. Um, time is important. Like I give you my time. I would want someone to give me time because I don't just
Yeah,
give my time out to anybody. So
yeah.
I agree with that one.
Rick from Facebook said yep, and he said minimum is showing up.
Showing up. That one.
Yes,
Yes. Man pays for everything. That's her rule. The man has to pay for everything.
bitch, bitch. You're gonna be
I
another
don't know.
bitch.
No, I guess that goes back to like why is it always on the man? Because I feel like yes, ladies, we like to get spoiled. We like for our men to take care of us, but it goes the other way. Those kings need some love too. You just gotta be like, you know what, babe? Get dressed. We're going out. We're going
Yeah.
out. I got you. I got us. Let's go. You know?
Are you? You know what? I'm going to empty the house. I'm gonna take the dogs, take the kids, and play your games all day, babe. I got you.
Period. There's your time. There's your free time. Do what you want. I got everything. It's fine.
Hmm.
I just I don't know. I don't believe in that. The whole man pays for everything all the time. I d- I do I would like the whole like, he's like, work if you want to, but you don't have to, you know? Like
Yeah.
I got us, babe. I got the money. I got whatever. If you want to contribute, you don't have to, but you can. Like do what you want with that. Yeah, that one's good. So let's see. The next one is he needs to give specific dates and times. You want to look for actions, not words. So that's basically if he's like, yeah, we should do this sometime. We should do that, this and that. He needs to be like, give specific times and dates or don't count on that at all.
Hmm.
Like,
That's that's very weird. That's a very weird one
elaborate.
to want. I don't know. I just think to like want is very specific.
Mhm.
That's just like a rule. I find it. I think it's just weird to want that as a rule. I feel like you know what I mean. Like I don't know. Like why does that need to be a rule? Like a bear. Like I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah. Not me. I'm like, what, babe? What do you want to do? Where do you want to take me one day? Tell me. Tell me these dreams. Tell me. I love it. I love it. We better at least go do one a year or something. Because
Yeah.
I do understand the concept of don't just say it, don't talk about it, be about it, you know?
Yeah. Like,
But
but I
it's
in
not a
my
rule.
yeah. I think. But I think in my head I'm just thinking of like, oh, I need to know like June 17th. You know, but I think if it's like, oh, like let's next summer, let's go on a cruise. Like, okay, like I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Um, Oh, this last one, so we just talked about that. Good morning and good night texts are a must. That's a rule.
We live together. We go to sleep next to each other. We wake up next to each other, and we still send those text messages to each
Aw, that's so
other.
cute.
So
So y'all lay next to each other and y'all text each other good night?
no, we wake up different times though. That's the thing. Because
Gotcha.
like Jonathan goes to work first, and I go to work later in the day. So usually that's just what works. Or like I
I
work
don't
weekends and he doesn't work weekends, so I go to work, he's asleep. So
I don't care. I'd want it all. That's so cute and cheesy. I love cute and cheesy. I'm here for cute and cheesy. Like I want that. This okay, so we're gonna get into what the relationship experts say that you either should be like a don't or a do. And this is gonna play into like a black cat golden retriever energy. According to experts, the man is supposed to give golden retriever energy, and the female or the female in the relationship, the feminine energy in the relationship is supposed to give black cat energy. So, and one of those in that is not to be like in your feminine like that. Like I don't agree with that. But this one says don't message back right away. So when this is like a play on when they text you, oh, I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Like you gotta wait at least 10 minutes to text back. Don't open the message right away.
mm-hmm.
Don't give them energy right away. Don't give them constant energy. Don't keep the conversation going. Why? Why is that a don't?
Yeah, I agree. Like, why is that a don't? But before I get into that, Rick said, I text my wife, but mainly because I'm up and at work at 4. And I text her before she wakes up, leave her snacks before we get up.
Oh, see, that's so cute.
Yes. What was I just saying though? We were talking about.
Not to text back right away, not to give that
Oh yeah.
energy right away
So
back.
I've heard of that obviously, and I think that everyone's at one point or another been guilty of doing that, right? But
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. However, I am very cautious, like, or I was very cautious when I would talk to someone new because I wouldn't, even though it's exciting and stuff, I wouldn't want to text back right away, but not for the reasons you would think. It's because, not because I'm like trying to play hard to get, but it is because like I didn't want to give this person this false impression that I'm going to be available for your beck and call because if you're my friend, a lot of you in the chat have texted me. I don't respond for 3 to 5 business days. So
Mm,
if we were
it's true.
just if we're dating, I don't want to respond right away because it's like even though it's excited, I'm excited to text you back. I was like, let me not do that because I don't want them to think that's a regular because it's not regular for me. Like I'm not that
Right.
person to be texting all day. So that's
Mhm.
why for me. But I think most people in general, they're like, don't text back because you're trying not to. You're basically playing hard to get.
Right. It's plain hard to get. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
because men love to apparently, this is what it said, and the guys in the chat, you can either confirm or deny this, but they love the chase. They have to have something to chase. It
I think
cannot be
all
the
people
woman
are like that
chasing
though.
the man. Yeah, that it can't be the
I
woman
think
chasing the man. The man has to chase the woman, or else it won't work out. If a man feels like you are easy to get, you're always available to him, they're going to not really want to talk to you or anything. They're going to go for the girl that's not that easy to get their attention and stuff. So, and if that is true, why? Like I don't understand that part, I guess because it's like maybe because I am a girl and I'm saying like I would want that if you're interested in me, show me. Show me you're interested in me. Like, give me that energy because I'm going to give you the same back to show you I'm interested in you. I'm not just playing around. These aren't games. I'm not in high school anymore or any of that stuff. Like we're grown already. What are you going to do? Play around and be in a situationship for a year and then maybe work on it and then before you know it 5 years it's like you wasted 5 years on bullshit, you know? Like I just feel like, be so genuine up front. If you wanna fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, then don't. Don't waste my time. But that's the one part of it that I don't understand.
yeah,
Let me
I
see.
have a friend in our chat that she likes to chase the men too. She likes to be chased, but one of my friends in our chat, she if a guy gives her too much attention too quickly, she gets very like ugh with him.
Oh yeah.
So she wants him to give her attention, but then if he gives her too much attention, he makes himself too available. She finds that as a turn off. So I'm like, well, girl, what are we doing here?
Oh, so you want you want the mean guy. You want the
But
whatever.
so like, how does someone find that balance though? That's what I was
I
wondering. How do
don't
you find a
know.
balance of that? Like, how do you find a balance of like not being? I don't know. It's weird, right?
Can't
Because
relate. I
when
want
you're
my man obsessed. I can't relate. I want my man all about me. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
obviously he has his life, his hobbies, like whatever, whatever. But when it comes to me and other females, I want my man obsessed with me. I don't want him giving his attention to any other females. You're crazy. No, it's my attention. What's wrong with you? So I'm all cannot relate, baby. Give it all to me. It's fine. I don't care. But I do know that there are girls like that. That if a guy is too about her, she's like, "What the fuck? Gross. Like, what are you
Mhm.
doing?" There's
Like,
also girls that
why?
don't like, yeah, or girls that don't like romance. They don't like romance. They don't like cheesy stuff. They don't like if a guy is trying to be all like, "Oh, you're beautiful. You're this," or giving them compliments and stuff. Like one of my best friends, she'll be like, "Gross. Ew. Stop talking." Like, no.
I think it's just
And I'm
different.
just
People like
not
different
me.
things.
I want Hallmark moments. You're crazy.
I don't want Hallmark moments, but I want, I think you just want the little the feels. I want the feels.
The feels. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta have at least one Hallmark moment a year. What are you
But
talking about?
every now and then, no, I don't. They're homophobic, so I don't. But
No. Oh.
anyways,
Oh. You
allegedly,
know what I mean. You gotta have one cheesy, cute, romantic, like
yeah,
so sickening it kind of will make you want to, but whatever, it's so cute moment a year. You gotta have it.
yeah, that's true.
So, I'm all, oop, not the fuck homework moment. Okay, let's go. Moving on. Um, so don't give just one person all your energy. Again, I don't get, look, I don't want a roster no more. Rosters they're tiring.
Who has
They're so
time?
tiring.
Who has time? And then everybody on the roster thinks they're number one.
No, and they're actually all on the bench. So no, I don't want that. What do
It's
you
like the MySpace top eight. It's like you could be any in the top eight at any point. Like who wants that? Let's see. We're not for the
Mm-mm,
streets.
no. Rosters are not for us anymore. So,
That's
but don't get
no.
it twisted.
That's not our current era.
No, but don't get it twisted. We had a hell of a roster when we had rosters, okay? So don't fuck with it. Don't get it twisted. That you bring the streets right back out of us, okay? But okay, you should have a dating timeline. I don't believe in that. Don't do that to me. I can't. I what? Like, so you have 3 months, the talking phase, getting to like these are the dating timelines. 3 months, the talking phase, getting to know them. 6 months, seriously like dating, but still not calling boyfriend and girlfriend, just
No,
like
that's too much time of
being
my.
exclusive. And then a year before you become exclusive. And then 3 to 5 years to move in together. What?
No. Then by then, 3 to 5 years of my life has been wasted, and then we move in together, and I hate you because you're a dirty bitch. We're not doing that.
Hold
Absolutely
on, but
not.
where in this timeline was the fucking? I didn't see have sex in here. Like that where does that happen in the
7 to 10
timeline?
years.
7 to 10. No. What?
I'm
I
not for that. I'm
no.
not for that life. I go with the vibe.
Mhm. Yep,
What's
the vibe.
weird though is in my life, I am very analytical. I'm very like everything has to make sense. But with like I'm just like vibe. Like let's just vibe. I don't know.
Just see where it goes. Let's
I'm
just
not.
see where it goes.
There's too much
It'll work out.
drama. I'm not having drama in my life with like stressing myself out about that.
I don't know. And me, I can fall in love super fast, super easy. I really can. I really can if I let myself because I look for the good in everybody. And you know what I mean? I will blow right past red flags, toxic behaviors, whatever. If they've got like a shred of humanity in them, I'm gonna cling on to that shred of humanity.
Oh
So
my god. Jalen on
I know.
Facebook.
You already
Jalen on Facebook
know.
says That's outrageous. Bash and I are like this after 3 days of knowing each other, and 3.5 years later, we're still here.
3 days. After 3 days, that's it. Locked in. Locked
Now look at
in.
y'all.
Now look at y'all. A kid, a family. I'm here for it. But that's true because you can meet someone and you just click with them. Everything clicks, and you can feel like you've known that person forever in the span of like 7 days, and you can know someone for 7 years and never feel that way about them. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's true. You can meet someone immediately; they can feel like home to you. So that's I don't give me a timeline. There are no timelines.
That's true.
No, I don't believe in that. Let me see. This one is don't text a lot or talk too much throughout the day because then when you're in person, you're going to have nothing to say to each other. One thing about me, I can talk. I mean, it's fine. You already know I can talk. You already know. Look, I don't care. Tell me everything. Tell me you had chicken salad for lunch, baby. Let me know. Was it good? Was it good? Where'd you get it from?
See,
I don't care.
my um, social battery is like literally always like on about a quarter tank of gas. And so there's like little, like we need to go straight to the meat and potatoes. I have no fluff. There's absolutely no fluff in my communication. I just don't have it. I'm just like, look, the day was great. I did X, Y, and Z, and I'll listen, and here we are. Let's go. But you know what? I am a good
Mm.
listener. I do love a good story. I do love good tea. I love to listen. I'm just not a very good sharer. Sharer.
Yeah, no, no, he's a good listener. He's there for the tea, he's there for the cheese man. He's
Mm-hmm.
girl, what did he do? What, who, what, who did it? Like, tell
Nah,
me
girl. Do
everything.
they have a face? Are they on Instagram? Let me go look them up.
Let me go look him up. Let me go look him up. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. Can I go all day without texting the person that I'm with? Kinda, a little bit. If I'm busy throughout, because obviously everybody's busy. They have work, they have jobs. You know when you're doing things, and but I mean, if you do, you want to? Do you want to go all day without talking to your significant other? Like, do you why? And if you do, why?
Yeah.
My significant other is like one of my best friends. So I'm gonna want to tell them everything. I'm gonna want to gossip with them. I'm gonna want to, how's your day? Like, did you eat? Don't forget to get some protein in, drink some water. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how's your day
That's
going?
my
Like,
thing too. Is like a lot of the times, like after a day, it's I don't. I say we go straight to meat and potatoes, but in my head, sometimes gossip is the meat and potatoes of my day. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's true.
like you said to your point of your best friend, I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get home and tell Jonathan this. He's going to die when he hears this. And he gets home,
Hmm.
he's like, oh babe, how's your day? I'm like, oh my god, babe, let me tell you, this happened and and the same thing with him. But it's like those are the conversations that I like. But yeah, like he's my best friend. Like I love to like share that information.
Yeah.
But
I guess like my rules in dating are that I have no rules. Well, I do have a rule. Don't be married already. That's a rule. That's like that's a rule. Don't be married already. Don't have a girlfriend. Is there anybody that thinks they are with you? Anybody? Anybody thinks they're in a relationship with you? They're married to you? That you're gonna come home to tonight? Or that's the only rule.
is anybody calling you daddy?
Uh,
Kids, another woman.
yeah. Do you have some sort of STD that you take medication for? Do you have an STD at all? Like that's like those are some rules. Those are like the real dating rules, I think for me.
Does
Like,
your wife live across the country?
yeah, yeah, that one, that one. Are you? What's happening? What's happening
Oh,
there?
oh, oh, oh. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We love allegedly. Love
So
allegedly around here.
I just don't believe in the playing hard to get thing. And apparently, to all the experts, that is what women are supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be playing coy, hard to get, make them work for it, make them whatever, whatever, whatever. First of all, don't make me do shit. Like, don't make, like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Those are just ridiculous rules that I think are ridiculous. Is there any kind of like dating thing that you think is stupid and ridiculous and you're just like, what the fuck?
Sometimes I think of when people say things like they, I can't date. I know it's funny. Girl, I was about to say, are you drinking a buzz ball? What the fuck?
It's my new season cup. This is my cup for the season. You never know
I
what I'm
said,
drinking.
bitch.
It's a surprise.
I said, bitch. Oh, Rick says 3/4 of Corpus Christi called me daddy. I got baby mamas all over the country.
You probably think he's joking, but he's probably not.
No,
He's
I
probably not. He's
don't.
that's probably factual because them Rick rolls like be making like I'll be like especially that yum yum sauce he's got that yummy sauce the
Oh,
Rick sauce whatever he calls
let me
it.
tell you, those Rick rolls, boy. I haven't had one in such a long time. Speaking of, maybe
Oh,
Art Walk. Maybe Art Walk
art walk
Friday.
tomorrow. Art walk tomorrow.
Girl, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Just oh no sorry Friday. I already think it's Friday. Oh whatever.
Anyways,
Is
I
this
think
a buzz ball? It might be a
something
buzz
I
ball.
know something I hear people say that I'm like I understand, but that I roll my eyes is like I can't date somebody shorter than me, or I can't date somebody taller than me because I'm like that's so stupid. Like
That's true.
I get it, because sometimes in the most drastic way it would look crazy, but no one's gonna die if you're 5'1" and he's 5 foot. Then nobody's losing an inch. Nobody's crying over an inch. Nobody's.
Mm-mm.
Let's get over that. Like that's one of the rules that when I hear that I'm like, oh, you're pathetic.
Yeah, no, that's a crappy rule. That really is. I don't believe in that either. They like height's not a factor or anything like that. I don't think.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on us earlier. Do I have a type?
Rick says that him and Nick Cannon are repopulating the country.
Oh,
Rick and Nick Cannon spreading it one Rick roll at a time across
oh,
the country.
saying he's the Mexican Nick Cannon. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk right there.
Repopulating the country.
Oh, oh my. I'm all. So we're gonna go see Daddy Friday at the art walk
Girl.
for them Rick rolls.
All right, for them Rick rolls, girl.
That is a dating rule. You have to take me to the most comida to get a Rick roll.
Gonna take
We're
me to
gonna
Art
put that
Walk
on all the dating rules.
and get me an agua fresco while we're at it.
Oh, those are so
Girl,
good
I
stuff.
really want one so bad.
So Friday,
I
and we're
know.
going. So yeah, guys, if you have any like weird dating rules or dating rules that you just don't do dating rules, like you just give it to the universe willy nilly. You're just willing to do anything. Like it's whatever. Why is it so hard? Why is dating so hard?
It's
What
whatever.
is even dating? What is even dating? Like, I feel like maybe I go, like, I skipped that. Like, I skipped that. Like, we're supposed to date. Nah, you like me. I like you. We're together now. You're my man. What is, like,
Rick said to please go
I don't
see
know.
him Friday.
It's Friday. Yay. Because we're going to go see him.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
I'll tell Jonathan after this when we're done recording. I'll tell him. She depends on what
so
time his sister's
seriously,
coming.
though, do you, like, you would consider you and Jonathan dated?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dated, and then because we actually dated though, like we went on legit dates. Like even if it was like a picnic. So we dated, and then but we were very from the very beginning, from our first date, we're very clear with each other on what we wanted and like where it was
Yeah.
going. So from the first date we knew, okay, this is going to be like the start of possibly maybe something romantic.
Okay.
And we were very clear in it would be like closed, like if we're doing this it's just there ain't no third party here. Okay, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's all.
Okay. I like on some serious shit, for me,
Mm-hmm.
communication is really important for me when talking to somebody, dating, being with someone. Like I don't believe in silent treatments. Even though when I'm mad, I'm like I'll be quiet for a little while. But I don't believe in that, like, in the long term or anything like that. I sometimes I need to remind myself that maybe they need to step away for a little bit to cool off because I'm
Mhm.
very much a, "We need to handle this in right now, like, in the moment." Like, no way are you gonna go cool off, come back, and now like, now you're fine and you're all good, and I'm still freaking mad. No, we need to fix this
That's
together,
funny.
so
Jalen said, "I consider Bash and I for lifers, and that's that." LMAO.
and that's all she wrote. Fashion, you ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
It was 3 days and to
blink,
eternity. 3 days
Bash,
to eternity.
Bash, blink your eyes if you need help. She tapes his eyelids like, bitch, don't blink.
We're gonna have to put that on a shirt. 3 days to eternity.
For lifers.
For lifers. I love that.
That's funny.
On that note, we hope that you guys that joined us are for lifers with Bitches Who Brunch. Thank you for tuning into our season premiere. Um, Especially for sticking with us at the beginning of this episode. Shout out Abel for not hitting that record button. Hope you guys join us next week. We are going to have an amazing guest with us. We're going to have Miss Lauren, and she is a God, what's the word? Aesthetics? Is that how you say it? She's an aesthetics
Esthetician.
esthetician. She does aesthetics. Yes, Lauren Aesthetics. Lauren. Anyhow, we love you. We're gonna tag you in there. She's
You'll be
gonna be
here.
on our
You'll be here
show.
next week, girl.
Yes, yes, girl. And she's going to join our show and tell us all about the specials that she is going to be doing for Valentine's Day. And actually, you guys are going to want to check my Instagram out on Thursday because I will be putting out a reel on what all she does. Her hydra facials, they are amazing. She does massage. Oh, girl, I can't wait to come do that. Can't wait to come get that massage, girl. And she also does it for men. You can do women, men, couples. It is amazing and she is so great. So make sure you check us out next week. We're gonna throw her for a loop here. We're gonna Lauren, you ain't ready, girl. You ain't ready. We're gonna miss it. We haven't had a guest on in a while.
I know it's been a
So
little
you finna
bit.
get it, girl. And
Hey,
past that, we are gonna have
GC. Sorry, GC
uh,
says hi,
oh
Marissa says
hey
Art Walk
JC. JC.
Friday.
JC. I love you,
Oh my
JC, I
gosh,
swear. I know your
that's
name.
funny.
I blame Abel because he didn't hit the record button. I'm gonna use that
Anyways,
the whole time. Anyhow, I would love to get GC on again this season. I think that'd be so much fun to have him in here. We're gonna have some other guests. It's gonna be so much fun. So we look forward to seeing you guys on our next episodes next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Hopefully the YouTube will be working then too.
I don't want to talk
So,
about that.
and shout out to our season sponsor, Pottery Photography. What pottery? I can talk. Hi. Hi, I'm struggling today. Potter's Photography. Girl, I love you. I love you too.
That's so funny.
Get it together today. Potter's Photography. Now they are here and ready to capture your magical moments. She is incredible and she is running all kinds of specials right now. So make sure you go check out her page on Facebook. She also has an Instagram. We are going to be doing a session with her soon. So make sure you stay tuned to see that. And we will check you guys out on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.